similar, but if not, you're sitting in this position or cross-legged, okay? Sit on blocks. If you find that it's a little bit hard to keep the back straight whilst seated in this position, you can just prop the bottom up so it sits up higher than your legs, just to release a little bit of tension through the thighs and through the hips, okay? All right, just place the hands on the knees or on the floor next to you. And I just want you to lift the crown of the head up towards the ceiling. As you lift the crown of the head up, try not to lift the shoulders up round the ears. Try and pull the shoulders down towards the floor. So we're lengthening that spine. Pull the tummy in towards the spine. And I want you to think about a breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. And again, as you breathe in, lift the crown of the head towards the ceiling, lengthen that spine. As you breathe out, just pull the belly in towards the spine, just a little bit of tension through the tummy, just to maintain that stability through the centre. Good, keep those shoulders nice and relaxed. Good, just drop the chin down towards the chest. And feel the stretch down the back of the neck and into the top of the shoulder blades. Good, and lift the head back up. And again, drop the chin down towards the chest. And lift back up. Good, and again, one more time, drop the chin down towards the chest. Good, and lift it back up. Just roll the shoulders. You can release the hands from the knees. Just roll the shoulders just a few times going back. Good, and again a few times going forwards. Good. Now try dropping that chin down towards the chest just again and see if there's a little bit more range of movement. Good, and lift the head. Make sure you bring the head back to centre. Try not to take it back behind you. And again, drop the chin down towards the chest. And lift back up. Good, and again, drop the chin down and lift back up. Now I'm going to turn sideways view to you, and we're going to place the hands down by our buttocks. Okay, so hands down here. Now if you are on a chair, you can still do this on a chair as well. So hands down by your sides here. Now press into the floor with those hands. Drop the chin down towards the chest and start to pull the belly out through the back of the spine. Now try and keep the shoulders over the hips. Push the hands forwards almost without physically moving them to create that stretch down the spine. So we're collapsing down, but we're not collapsing over those hips. Try and keep that belly pulled in towards the spine. Relax the shoulders. So a nice spine stretch. Now from here, just uncurl the spine, lengthening out one by one, lengthening through the arms as well. Lift the crown of the head towards the ceiling. Well done. Again, take a breath in here. As you breathe out, drop the chin down, pull the belly out through the back of the spine. So we're not decreasing that space at the hips, we're opening it up by pushing the tummy back towards the spine. Good. Creating that C curve. Good. And from here, press the tailbone away, uncurl the spine, lift the head. Good. One more time. Drop the chin down towards the chest, round the shoulders, pull the belly in, press the belly out through the back of the spine. Good. Relax the shoulders. Now from here, I want you just to allow the crown of the head to almost press towards the shins. So we're now closing the gap. Use the hands to support you if you need to. And we're closing the gap at the hip joint now. So we're actually sitting forwards. We're forward folding over the legs. Just release the arms and place the hands behind the body. Good. And allow the body to sit down. Now if you find this is too much and you need to take a little bit of weight through the hands, then bring the hands to the side or in front of you and just take a little bit of weight out of the spine if you need to. So keep it here, forward folding all the way over those legs. Good. Now from here, pull the belly in towards the spine. Just allow the body to lift up. So we're bringing those shoulders back over the hips, and then we're going to uncurl the spine and sit up nice and straight. Good. I'm going to turn and face you again. So nice spine stretch. We're going to lift one arm up towards the ceiling. Good. Place one hand down on the floor next to you, and we're going to take it over to one side. Now try and keep that arm as close to your ear as you can. Try and slide your shoulder blades down the back of the body, and try and push your waist away from this supporting elbow. So as you're pushing down, the shoulders coming down, you're pressing the supporting arm, the elbow's coming down towards the mat, but you're pushing the waist away from that elbow. So feeling that stretch down this side of the body. Good. Keep those shoulders relaxed. Now spin the rib cage forwards so that the shoulders are almost level, and reach with the arms. So we're deepening that stretch into the spine. Good. Try and keep the buttocks fixed to the mat, trying to lift up through the other side. And again, spin the rib cage back open, hold it here, and then lift back up. Take that arm all the way down to the floor. Other side. So we're going to lift this arm up nice and tall. Relax the shoulders. We're going to press into the floor as we drop the shoulder down. So we're not leaning over, we're not going over, we're dropping that shoulder down towards the floor, almost over the top of that elbow. Push the rib cage out to the other side. Good. Hold that position here. Now we're going to spin the rib cage forwards again, deepening that stretch into that spine. Good. Keep those shoulders away from the ears. Reach forwards just a little bit more with those arms. Good. And then spin the rib cage back open and lift back up. Good. I'm just going to spin myself around again. And from here, I want you just to roll yourselves down towards the floor, and we're coming down onto our backs. So just take a few moments to get yourself into that position. Good. Let's do a little bit of mobilisation through the spine. So I want you to place the hands, so feet are in crook position. Feet are flat on the floor and they're about sit bone distance. The legs are almost together. You're going to place the hands just to the side of the hips here, down by your sides, and we're just going to sway the knees from side to side. So it's just a gentle sway, they're not coming down to the floor. Feel the little bit of rotation through the lower back, relax the shoulders, pull the belly in towards the spine. Good. 4 more. Good. Now we're going to cross one ankle over onto one knee. So we're going to hold that position. We're not stretching out any muscles at the moment. Well, we are, but we're going to think about mobility. So this is going to increase the mobility through the lower back and the hips and the outside of the thigh as well. So if you want to take the arms out slightly, you can, just to give yourself a little bit more range of movement. Keeping the shoulders fixed to the mat, we're dropping that knee down and the foot down from side to side. Good. Just a gentle move. It doesn't need to touch the floor. Only take it as far as your body will let you. If there's any pain or discomfort, then you must just pull back on that stretch or pull back on that movement and make it slightly smaller and start to increase it when you're ready. Now we're going to take that foot, so the foot that you've got crossed over your knee, you're going to take down towards the floor. Keep the legs crossed. Hold that position here. You're going to increase, that will increase that stretch down through the waist, into the hip, and down through the outside of the thigh. Good. Lift that leg back up. Now drop the knee down. So keeping the legs crossed, don't uncross them, keep them exactly where they are. You're going to drop the knee down now towards the floor. So the foot, you've got one foot sticking in the air, okay? Again, keep the shoulders connected to the floor. Try and hook that ankle around that knee and try and pull that knee down just a little bit more. Again, only take it down as far as you can maintain that stretch. There should be no pain. A little bit of discomfort because you're feeling that stretching through the side of the leg. Good. Relax the shoulders and breathe into that move. So nice breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Good. Now lift the legs back up. Now we're going to do a piriformis stretch. Now I know a couple of you can't do this position or can't do the stretch at all. Okay. So if that is the case, then only take it to a position that you find, or just hold the position that you're in at the moment. Okay, and just press the knee away. Just press that knee. Okay. So that's the option that you've got if you can't bring that leg in because you can't stretch the buttocks particularly. Bring the leg in towards the chest. Keep the head and shoulders on the floor. Now if you can't keep the head and shoulders on the floor because your arms are a bit short or you haven't got the flexibility through the hips, then just lift the head up, but make sure you place a cushion or support underneath the head. Just so that you can relax the shoulders and relax the head. Good. So we should be now feeling this deeper into the buttock. So the buttock of the leg that is currently crossed over. So this is our position, our 4 position, our 4 stretch. take the leg down towards the floor, uncross, and then swap over. So other leg onto the thigh, so ankle onto the top of the knee. Good. Take the hands out so that you can maintain that movement through the legs. Again, keep the shoulders connected to the floor. Good. And just swaying the legs from side to side, just feeling that rotation through the spine, stretch through into the deep spinal muscles. Good, as well as through the hip and the outside of the thigh as well. Good. Now take that foot all the way down to the floor. So drop that foot down. If you can't get it, just place it to a position where you feel comfortable. If you need to support any part of the body, then use cushions. Use something that's just going to sit under an area of the body, such as your leg, so that you're not balancing or having to use the muscles too much in order to maintain the position. So again, relaxing the shoulders, keeping the shoulders connected to the floor. We'll just hold that position there. Breathe into that stretch. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Good. Lift the legs back up to centre. Flatten that foot and then take the leg down the other way. So again, feeling that stretch through the waist, through the hips. Pull that knee down towards the floor. Again, just breathe into that stretch, just pulling the ankle down onto that knee, just trying to drop that knee down a little bit closer towards the mat. Again, keep those shoulders fixed to the floor, try not to rotate. Good. And then we're going to bring the legs back up again. We're going to do our piriformis, our glute stretch. So we're going to pull the leg in towards the chest. If you can't pull the leg in, then just press that knee away, but just be aware of knee joints and hip joints and only take it to a position where you feel is most comfortable for you and as far as your body will allow you today. Keep the belly button pulled in, keep the shoulders nice and relaxed, and make sure your head is rested either on the floor, a block or a cushion. Good. Take the foot down towards the floor, both feet down. We're going to pull one knee in. As you pull that knee in towards the chest, extend the other leg. So slide that heel away. Flex the foot. Now pull that toe up. Feel the stretch down the back of the thigh, back of the calf. Pull the knee in towards the chest. Now bring the nose up towards the knee. Just to feel that stretch increase slightly. Using the upper body to pull you up. Then take the head and shoulders down. And again, pull the nose up and down. Keep that foot flexed on that straight leg. So pull that toe up towards the ceiling. Good. And take it down. One more time. Nose up towards the knee. Relax the shoulders. Slide those shoulder blades down the back of the body. And bring it in. Good. Bring the other knee in towards the chest. Hold that position here. Now grabbing hold just on the top of the knees, keeping the toes together. We're going to pull the knees in towards the chest. Just lift the tailbone up off the floor ever so slightly. And then we're going to roll the knees out to the side and then bring them back into centre. So we're circling those knees, but we're keeping those toes together. This really opens up the vertebrae in the lower back. So pull those knees in as much as you can. Open the legs out. Good. A little bit of a stretch through the adductors as well. Inside thighs. Good. And then we'll reverse it. So we're going to push the knees away and take them out and pull them in. Good. So gentle move. Again, only as wide as your body will allow. Good. One more. And just grabbing hold of those knees, pull the nose up towards the knees. Good. Feeling that C curve, that stretch all the way down through the spine. Now slide the shoulder blades down the back of the body. Good. Now keeping hold of the other leg, you're going to stretch the leg away. Good. Take the head and shoulders down towards the floor. Flex that foot. So the foot of the straight leg, you're going to pull the toe up towards the ceiling. Pull that knee in. Feel that stretch through the back of the leg, the buttocks. Good. And pull the nose up towards the knees. And take it down. And again, nose up towards the knees. And take it down. And again, last time, pull the nose up towards the knees and take it down. Good. Take that leg away. So both legs are stretched. Pull the toes up towards the ceiling. Now just have a look at your toes. Make sure you're pulling your toes sort of towards you. If we pull your big toes up towards the ceiling, your little toes tend to splay out to the side. It means you're rotating through your ankles. So try and keep your feet flat. So imagine you're standing and your feet are flat against a plank of wood or the floor. Okay? So pull those little toes towards you. So really stretching through those feet. Legs are together or as close as, and then you're going to take the arms over the top of the head. Now just allow the whole body just to relax. Try not to focus on keeping that back within its natural curves. Just allow the body just to stretch. So those arms are right over the top of the head. Try and touch the floor if you can. If they can't, then again, just rest the hands on a cushion or two. Okay, so if your hands are here, you can't get those arms over the top of your head for any shoulder issues, then again, just rest on something that's going to just lift those arms up and support them. Good, hold that position here. Again, just focus on those toes. Pull those little toes in towards you so that your feet are flat. Now relax the legs, relax the arms, and just hold this position here. Take a breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. As you breathe in, you're going to pull those toes in and we're going to stretch the arms above the head. Keep breathing, and as you breathe out, relax it out. Just relax the feet, relax the arms, relax the shoulders. And again, breathe in, pull the toes up, stretch the fingertips away from the head. Breathing in and out. And relax it. Good. And again, one more time, breathing in, stretch those fingertips away from the head. Pull the toes in, make sure those little toes pull in towards you. Good. Tummy pulled in towards the spine. Relax the shoulders. Good. And release it as you breathe out. Bring the arms around the side of the body. Pull the knees in towards the chest. Again, just place the hands next to your hips and sway the knees from side to side. Again, just mobilising through that lower back. Now you have the option to roll yourself up from this position, or you can drop the knees down and come up into seated. So this position here. Okay, so we're coming back up into seated. Just cross the legs or sit in a position that you feel again is most comfortable. So this position you were perhaps in earlier might be that it's not quite so comfortable. It might be even more comfortable this time. Okay, we're just going to check that spine stretch again. So placing the hands next to the hips, we're going to drop the chin down towards the chest and we're going to press the belly out through the back of the spine. Drop the shoulders down. Now you might find that this movement's slightly bigger now. Just allow the head to roll forwards towards the shins, the crown of the head towards the floor. Now bring the arms around in front of you and feel that stretch increase. So as you breathe, I want you to concentrate on just walking those hands out a little bit further each time. Make sure the buttocks stay fixed to the floor. So breathing in. As you breathe out, just walk the hands out just a little bit further each time. Breathing in and out. Keeping the shoulders relaxed. They are going to wrap around the ears because of the nature of this position, but I want you to make sure that they are relaxed. Again, breathing in and out. Just walk those hands just a little bit more, making sure those buttocks stay connected. Good. Relax the head down. Just relax down completely. Feel that stretch all the way down through the spine. Okay, take a breath in here. As you breathe out, just allow the hands to slide along the floor in front of you, give you a little bit of support. Bring the shoulders back over the hips, and when you're ready, allow the head to lift up, uncurling that spine one bone at a time. Good. Take the arms above the head, breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. And again, one more time, breathing in. Give the arms a bit of a shake and give yourselves a clap.